Kamen Rider Snipe, Episode 0, Episode 4, Endless Reload. All I can do is slow clap that one, man, because, yo. It was this episode that really reminded me why I appreciated, and still do appreciate it, Hania Tiger as a character. Because through this little mini series, through all of XA, and even with even more to go, is that to know that this is a man who did whatever it took to save the patient and save the day. And it's like episode 4 was really, even though it was like a big giant clip show of really trying to summarize what Tiger was and is that's the way that you do it. Is that knowing and understanding that this was a character who had to struggle a whole lot, because this is a man who lost a whole lot, and we know this because we've watched this show. You've watched episode 0, you've watched Kamen Rider XA, and with so much for me to still explore about this character, mainly when you got Asshole Man and Call on Duty Black Cops Go to White Castle, I still gotta watch with more work, and you got True Ended and all that good stuff. It's more stuff to come for this character, but given everything that this character went through in Kamen Rider XA, to know that you can come out the other side of battles with your demons better than you were before. And that's what this episode represented for this character, because you saw how it started, man. He lost his ace boom. He lost his ace boom, lost his medical license, and for 5 years spinning around in limbo. It wasn't until when the boy Imu stepped up to become Kamen Rider XA that it fueled something in him. And yeah, we all know that at the end of the day, the way that Tiger came off, he was coming off like that for anybody to avoid becoming him. And he made that sacrifice, and ultimately that he realized that you're not the only one with a reason worth fighting for. And that when your goals, your aspiration, your love, your heart beat along with others, it's nothing that, even though that you may be able to conquer it alone, it's nothing you can't do with people seeing it the same way as you. And that's what Tiger got. What he got in the boy Emmy, what he got in Asshole Man, what he even got out of fucking Bakuso Bike Man, what he got off the squad, what Nico gave him, what the struggles gave him overcoming, and I mean this, overcoming whatever that was and is, all of his demons, and swatting them all to be better than what he was before. That him and Asshole Man were able to go ahead and bury whatever hatchet that was, because it was a lot of grown up on Asshole Man part to admit the part that he played in his girlfriend's death. Yeah, at the end of the day, he finally was able to snuff out the boy Graphite, even though that at the end of the day, Graphite really saw what it was and what the fight really was, but all that took was Time Lord Dad putting in the work, because that's what Time Lord Dad does, because that's what Time Lord Dad do. I just love saying Time Lord Dad. Man, I miss them XA reviews for real. I do. I miss them XA reviews so much. I do. I miss clowning, yo, but if I have anything to really say, this catch-up spectacular is going to be great, because it's going to really be my chance to really see like a lot of the stuff that I missed out on, not only in XA but in some past Rider shows that I'm going to get into, and with the stuff especially with Bill still being fresh in my head, and with Be the One being out there, and he say Generations Forever and all that stuff, being able to really catch up and really be a part of that, and along with Zio and stuff. It's going to be really fun to really see characters that I grew with doing their runs, to see them evolve in a special way. And I really think that's what the V cinemas are going to bring, because I know what True Ending going to do is what True Ending going to do, but those 3 another ending joints, those really going to really bring some capture and some closure to those characters that I just can't wait to dig into and dive into, because it's just that, yo, watching this reminded me how much fun every week that I got a chance to watch XA, then review it and clown, and know that people enjoyed my take on what it was that I saw. And that's why I do what I do. Is that not only do I do it because Y'all get a kick out of it. But me, I get something out of it when I go back, and I've said this a million times. When I go back and watch my old stuff, especially to like get my own take of where I was at that time, especially, you know, especially in trying to piggyback off my old reviews and my stuff like that. But we're going to have a good time in this Catch Up Spectacular. And no, for the second time, let me say this. I have not forgot about cowboys and Indians. Have not. Cops and robbers, ain't forgot about them. I'm going to get back to the work. There's something I need to do. You know, I might just do that later. I might just bounce back over the cowboys and Indians before I get back into more of this Kamen Rider bit. Sorry about that. So, bang, bang, brah. The full power! Bangu! Kamen Rider Snipe. Episode 0, Episode 4. Endless Reload. And Genmu. Yeah, speaking of Genmu, real quick before we get up out of here, I really think the end of that was symbolic with him taking out Dangerous Zombie as a way to really reflect and see that indeed, like I say, that you can overcome your demons and become better for it. Regardless of that, we've got more show for you. Bang! Sit back, bang, relax, and bang, bang, bang. Stay tuned. You know who I am, you know where we at, and you know what we do. And we'll be doing more of that, and then some, right after these commercial messages. Where's my water? Oh man, I'm fresh out. Take this last little swig then, I guess. Well, that was underwhelming. But look, regardless of that, we've got more show for you, and we've got it right after these commercial messages.